Press start to begin.
Hello and welcome back to the Super Bonus Round. We're looking for the rune stones because a girl that keeps her eyes closed told us where they are, and we got to do it.
Female Brock.
Yeah, I thought I felt bad. I was like, oh my god, is she blind? And then she opened her eyes. I'm like, I still don't know,
Nope.
but you can open your eyes.
But Noctis was in a wheelchair.
It might have been somebody else's. And he was just sitting in it because I've seen people do that, like people going for rides in someone's wheelchair.
Mean.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, it is mean. Like, why would you do that? As long as the person that it belongs to says it's okay, but still.
But even then, like, have some decency. Even if someone said, "Oh yeah, you can sit in my wheelchair, no problem." Yeah, no, sorry, because it's out of respect. It's just like, yeah, I can't do that.
Oh, okay. There was only two. Well then,
Not only that,
that was resolved.
I'd probably crack a joke. I'd probably crack a joke and be like, "Plus, I can dance," and then dance.
Oh, that's fucked.
It'd be so fun. I know. I'm sorry. Not putting down. Disclaimer: not putting down handicapped people or anything along those lines. You know, it was just a light joke there, not meaning any offense to anyone, but you know, my point stands is like, you just don't do that just simply out of respect for the person that the wheelchair belongs to.
Jesus, these guys just won't leave us alone.
Honestly, well, because they're hunting us. Because the Empire fell, the king is dead, and but his son is still alive. What would you do, John? Would you just be like, "Oh no, let him go, he's cool," and then he'll just take a vendetta against us and probably raise an army or probably use his special granted abilities to take us all down and basically take back his empire? Or would you prevent that from happening while he's out in the wilderness with Fake Wesker, his secret boy lover, and the hot biker dude muscle guy? Oh yeah, let's just send wave after wave after him of Imperial troops. This way we can actually, kill him and still keep our motives going, which we truly do not know yet.
Yeah, well, they whatever they needed to do, they needed to either usurp the kingdom or they just kind of wanted to, and it's not really the point.
But, it's just like, they have to be relentless here.
Yeah, it's like Crocodile from One Piece, like, taking over Alabasta wasn't my goal, but hell, it's a nice perk along with what I really want.
Exactly.
All right, what? Enter Focia Hollow and touch. Oh god damn it, there is more. They're just separated by missions. Okay. In 0.93 miles, run like hell. Because that's right, we don't have our car. They, I think Arden took it, or the Empire took it. Prompto, move.
I will consummate you in the bedroom later.
I hope you're talking to Prompto.
I am talking to Prompto from Noctis.
Focus.
Oh, it's another Gigantode. Now I'm just reminded of the Teletubby video you shared. When I see that tongue. It was just this weird thing from Teletubbies where like Tinky Winky gets out this big tongue toy and he extends it out and he fucking
when you're in a
licks.
long distance relationship,
And he literally, I swear to God, licks Dipsy's ass with it.
It basically the behind that was when you're in a long distance relationship, but you're ready to eat that ass.
But it just reminded me of that picture I saw today, which is relevant because of a certain news story. It was said, oh god, how the fuck did it go? I sent it to a friend. I had to look it up real quick.
wrap that up more quickly.
Oh, roses are red. I never skipped class, and it's a picture of a hat, and it says Bigfoot is real, and he tried to eat my ass. Like, what the fuck? This is a real hat you can buy somewhere. Like,
Oh my god, I'm gonna spit out my drink.
did you almost spit your drink out because of that?
Yeah.
With the guards.
Roses are red. I never skipped class. Bigfoot's real. He tried to eat my ass.
Of course, my favorite one was Jack and Jill went up the hill so Jack could get some candy, but to his surprise, she unzipped her fly and Jill's name was Randy.
Oh god, that's even less fucked. I was worried that was gonna go the other way with that one. I was like, dude, that is like when I was younger, I thought it was funny. And I was like, wow, that's really fucking transphobic. No.
These past couple days.
But thankfully it was much more different.
But because like Jack and Jill was like one of those childhood nursery rhyme things that I just remember so well, and when I heard it for the first time,
Also, don't forget the brother and sister. So ew.
I was so blown away that I was like, oh my god! Like I would have never.
For a light workout.
I would have never ever thought of something like that, nor would I have went to that length. So like it was just, whew.
Yeah, but it's like one of those things where like it's not okay now.
True. But I heard it back in like I guess 2014, like almost 15. So. Grant, not putting down any transgender people. Not you guys do what you do, keep on doing what you're doing, or as like Joe Dirt says, keep on keeping on. I do like that.
That's where that came from.
Yeah.
No surprise.
Life's a garden. Dig it.
Why do all the inspiration quotes come from like okay to bad movies? Like they're like the Spy Kids has one of the like most mind-blowing quotes I ever heard. Like, Spy Kids, I swear to God, is where the phrase, do you think God stays up in heaven because he lives in fear of what he created? That came from Spy Kids. I'm like, what?
Holy shit.
That's profound. That's from a dumb kids movie. Like I'm not one to say that kids movies are dumb, but that's a dumb kids movie. Let's be real. It has a walking thumb person in it.
I mean, after all, The Room, was done by Tommy Wiseau, or as I like to call him, Tommy Wiseau, because he's.
Oh yeah, there's another good quote in that movie too. If everybody loved each other, the world would be a better place.
Unable to answer, but I told her to pick up when I called.
I'm like, that is so basic, but also
it's so
true.
Basic, but it's so on point. But it's on fucking point.
Yeah, but the Spy Kids one blew me away when I first read that. I'm like, that's from Spy Kids?
And now the fact that you just told me that, I'm just like, holy shit.
Like, that's actually a pretty terrifying quote.
That's a terrifying and extremely realistic quote for a kid's movie.
Yep.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the quote that Meowth said in the Pokemon the First movie was actually also really on point, too.
Oh, yeah.
Like that, like, I don't remember it 100% because it's been so long, but I remember at the end it comes from the heart. That's what I remember, so I was like... And
I remember the one that Mewtwo says at the end of the movie.
Oh, that one too. That's what I'm saying. Like, those two quotes in that movie, like, I read them back because it was on a Tumblr post, and I was like, holy shit. Like, granted, I was a kid and I didn't pick that up, but now it's like, whoa.
It's so good that even Jon Stewart referenced it.
True. But like, man. Anyway, side note, new episode, so it's time for pun of the day.
Yeah, well, I fight this giant toad.
Yes, so this way we can try to alleviate this mood here, because this is depressing.
Well, I'm not depressed. It's just like blown away that these inspirational quotes came from movies that were you know, made for profit, not to send a message, you know?
No. But I'm talking about like this battle. I'm talking about the battle.
Oh yeah, I'm doing all right. It's just I didn't have enough money to buy any new items, so I'm getting bopped.
All right, so okay, here we go. So what does Lightning McQueen feed his cat?
Just happy it's over.
I have no idea.
Cat chow.
Oh, that.
All right, that one fell flat. I'm sorry. Disney's Cars was one of my favorite Disney movies. Sorry. Well, Pixar animated movies.
And I'd say it's my least if the Good Dinosaur didn't exist.
John, we're not comparing here, or this is not a belittling.
No, I'm saying the Good Dinosaur.
Let people enjoy things.
Yes, that's true. I'm just saying that the good, like, yeah, I would disagree, but there's worse out there, which is the Good Dinosaur.
Let people enjoy things.
Come on,
speaking
dude.
Speaking of wise quotes. When I saw that comment, it really made a lot of sense to me, because it's like, you know what? Even if I despise it or do not like it, but someone else does, you know what? I'm not going to exert any energy to belittle it. I'm just going to be like, I'm just going to remember that one line. Shh, let people enjoy things. And I'm like, okay. Now, if it's borderline criminal, it's borderline, or not borderline, I'm sorry, not borderline. Exactly.
If it's criminal, it's criminal.
If it's criminal, then hell no. Or if it's for just basic humanity equality amongst all human beings, yeah, no, I'm gonna speak up about it if it's you know, an injustice. But if it's something that has no meaning to me, you know, like basically what we were just talking about, then you know, it's just like, you know what? And especially because I can refer to when I would always say how I really didn't like One Piece. You know, back in the day.
Well, you were adamant.
Right. But now I look back on it and it's just like, you know what? Let people enjoy things. Okay. So, and then I just move on with it. You know, like, so, and honestly, it's really helped me get through a lot, especially with the constant arguments on the internet about every little fucking thing. So you know what? I just breeze past it. It's just like, let people enjoy things. Okay.
All this because I shit on a terrible Pixar movie. Good Dinosaur, not Cars.
But here's the thing, though. It's not about that anymore. It's just the fact that, you know, like, you see a lot of arguments and disputes in our society today, most of which are vital and everything else because of certain matters at hand. But you see a shit ton of arguments and disputes over the stupidest shit. And then when you take a step back and you realize, wow, was that really worth arguing about? And like, when it's just the littlest thing, or like something that's just like, oh, that stick, that's a twig. No, it's a stick. That's a twig. No, it's a stick. Are we really arguing over something that fell off a tree? Like, no, like seriously, like. It's
I like that analogy.
Like, it's funny and serious at the same time. It's just like, okay, you call it a twig, I call it a stick. Let people enjoy things. Okay. You know, that's just
I don't know if that's the right equivalency, but I get what I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Okay, all right, I'll use a better analogy. Regarding the twig or stick, some people like to use it to when they walk along a hiking trail or in the woods. Some people like to have a good time with it when they take it home to their bedroom. I'm just saying. I know some.
Well, one of those is going to give you splinters where you don't want them, so I don't know.
Well, hey, like I said, let people enjoy things.
Yeah,
you know
enjoy
what?
splinters up your butt, up your cornhole.
That's what you enjoy. Hey, I am not judging. I am not judging.
I think you should get a doctor and look at that, but I won't judge you.
You should consult a doctor, but hey,
Before you fornicate. Dude, where the fuck where is this gone? Where is this gone?
Okay, so
this is going in so many fucking circles I don't know, and I died because of it.
In before, that's another complaint. You guys go way too many circles.
Watch. It'll be like a legitimate answer to the survey. Like all these, like you could have improved on this, and then the last part is, dude, what the fuck was up with that twig up the asshole story?
All right. And speaking of circles, here's another good pun. The rotation of the Earth makes my day.
Well, yes. I'm just thinking back to Rick and Morty. Yes.
All right. I gotta redeem myself for that. This one should get a reaction out of you. My friend keeps saying, "Cheer up, man. It could be worse. You could be stuck underground in a hole full of water." I know he means well.
That's dumb. That's dumb.
It's funny though. Alright.
Oh
So
my goodness, we have to walk all that way.
So we got through the we gotta walk 1.08 miles.
Yeah, we're starting right back where we were when this episode started.
Unless this is literal mileage, like real life mileage, like
it might actually be.
Which is like 5,280
Yeah.
feet? No.
Yeah, I think it actually is that.
Yeah, 5,280 feet, I think. Yeah, that's what it is, okay.
Oh, at least I get my items back.
To 7 blocks. 7 city blocks.
Yeah, city blocks. Like 7 blocks on a suburban street. Yeah, it'd be like right over by that tree, but... I'm kind of glad that went off the rails because now we have a good that turned out to be a good. It wasn't supposed to be a bit, but it became a bit. Dude, what the fuck was that with that twig up the ass story?
I mean, like I said, I was just trying to, come up with an analogy as to my point about letting people enjoy things, and just one thing led to another, and
then all of a sudden you're fucking yourself with a twig.
And then the wolves came. So, just stuff like that. Phrasing.
Okay, so
yeah.
Oh man, we gotta walk all that way, and we're like what, 40 minutes in? My game just froze. No, my game didn't freeze. I'm on the menu. Whoops.
Jesus, what do I think this is? Lord of the Rings?
Maybe.
Oh man, that was my first time.
I love the analogy from Clerks 2 about the description of the Lord of the Rings movie. I fucking love it. He's just like, here's the first movie, and he's just walking. Here's the second movie, they're walking, and he trips a little bit. And then he goes to the third one. Here's the third movie. Walks up, takes the ring off, throws it, looks down the hole, shrugs, and then walks away. Like, I was like, that is probably by far. And then what made it better was like this standing went fucking A. I was like, this is so fucking beautiful. And then of course Randall follows it up with, even the fucking trees walk in that movie.
Well, yeah.
And probably one of them shoved a twig up somebody's ass while they were at it. So,
I knew this was gonna come back to the twigs up the ass again.
Hey, I did mention something about Joe Dirt a little earlier, right?
Yeah.
Well, I also know that I know of a certain someone who had business in the front and party in the back as a hairstyle.
Fuck you!
Little Junior Day!
Alright, that's where this episode's gonna end. So next time on the Super Bonus Run, I'm gonna try and get us closer, and holy shit, the army found us again! So, thanks everyone for watching. Fuck you, Rich, and we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
See ya!